Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve the equation x to the power of x is equal to 100. So I'm going to first start by rewriting 100 as 10 squared. So from here, I can rewrite 10 squared as 3.16 squared to the power of 2. Because 10 squared is, 10 is the same thing as 3.16 squared. Now, this is the same thing as 3.16 to the power of 4 because these two multiply. And now I can rewrite 4 here as 1.1126 times 3.593. And the reason I'm doing this is so I can write this as 3.16 to the power of 1.1126 to the power of 3.593. And 3.16 to the power of 1.1126 is 3.593. So I get x to the power of x is equal to 3.593 to the power of 3.593, meaning x is equal to 3.593.
Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be proving to you guys that pi is equal to 3. So as you guys probably already know, pi is an irrational number, meaning it doesn't have a whole number value, and it's actually equal to 3.14159 and on and so forth forever. So that's why it's an irrational number. Its digits don't stop going. So in this video, I'm going to be proving to you guys that pi is actually equal to 3 and not the irrational number that we all know it is. So what I'm first going to do is start with the statement x is equal to pi plus 3 over 2. So all I'm doing is I'm giving a value to a variable, which is completely legal. So now what I'm going to do is multiply both sides by 2. So I get 2 times x is equal to pi plus 3 over 2 times 2. Now, 2 times x is equal to 2x. So I get 2x is equal to, these two 2's cancel out, pi plus 3. So I get 2x is equal to pi plus 3. And now, from here, I'm going to multiply both sides by pi minus 3. So I have pi minus 3 times 2x is equal to pi plus 3 times pi minus 3. Now, pi plus 3 times pi minus 3, I'm going to distribute the pi, so I get pi squared plus 3 pi minus 3 pi, which they just simply cancel out, plus 3 pi minus 3 pi. These two cancel out. And then I have minus 9 at the end. So this is, I can just say this is pi squared minus 9. And for my left-hand side, I can distribute the 2x, so I get 2x pi minus 6x. And now from here, I'm going to add x squared on both sides. So I have x squared plus 2x pi minus 6x is equal to pi squared minus 9 plus x squared. And let me just reorder this real quick. I'm going to write this as x squared minus 6x plus 9. So I'm going to add 9 on both sides. Is equal to x squared minus 2 pi x. So I'm going to subtract 2 pi x on both sides. And at the end, plus pi squared. So I have x squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to x squared minus 2 pi x plus pi squared. And now x squared minus 6x plus 9, this factors out into x minus 3 squared. And x squared minus 2 pi x plus pi squared is the same thing as x minus pi squared. So I have x minus 3 squared is equal to x minus pi squared. And now I want to cancel these two squares, so I'm going to take the square root on both sides. So now the square root of x minus 3 squared is equal to x minus 3, and the square root of x minus pi squared is equal to x minus pi. So I get x minus 3 is equal to x minus pi. So now I'm going to cancel these two x's out by subtracting x on both sides. So now I get negative 3 is equal to negative pi. And now if I multiply both sides by negative 1, I get pi is equal to 3. So there you have it. I just proved that pi is equal to 3. So now where did I go wrong? Because obviously we know that pi is not equal to 3. So where did I go wrong? Well, I actually went wrong on this step right here, where I said that the square root of x minus 3 squared and the square root of x minus pi squared is equal to x minus 3 and x minus pi respectively. Well, this is actually not true. The square root of x minus 3 squared isn't equal to x minus 3, it's equal to the absolute value of x minus 3. And same goes with the square root of x minus pi squared. It's not equal to x minus pi, it's equal to the absolute value of x minus pi. So the reason this is so important is because now I get x minus 3 is equal to negative x minus pi. Or also negative x minus 3 is equal to positive x minus pi, since we're taking the absolute value of these two. So if we want to solve x minus 3 is equal to negative x minus pi, we're going to have to first distribute the negative sign. So I get x minus 3 is equal to negative x plus pi. So now if I add x on both sides, these two cancel out. So I get 2x is equal to 3 plus pi. And x is equal to 3 plus pi over 2, which, going back, is what we started with. So there you have it. That is something really important to know, that the absolute value is, the square root of a square isn't just the normal version, it's the absolute value of that.